And this is real as it gets. It don't get no realer. This is real as it gets. I'ma put my heart in this shit.
Today's sentencing brought an end to more than 5 years of court hearings, witness testimony, and negotiations, all tied to the 2020 murder of Charles "Little Buck" McCormick Jr. And today, one of the men involved walked out of court with another chance at life.
I sincerely apologize for my part in whatever grief they have.
A rare moment of emotion from Abdul Robinson Sr. as he addressed the family of Charles "Little Buck" McCormick Jr., the man killed in 2020 in a case that has now spanned more than 5 years. Robinson Sr., the father of rapper Ksoo Robinson, also testified against his own son during his murder trial. Before hearing his own fate, he described the toll the last 5 years have taken, including the last 3 months spent in total isolation for his safety.
This situation broke me in many ways. They have me over there in the county jail, and it's really not 23 and 1. It's 24 hours locked down, no human contact besides officers when they come feed you. I think I've been outside about 3 times in the last 90 days.
The judge acknowledged Robinson's cooperation, saying his testimony helped secure multiple convictions. She sentenced him to time served, plus 2 years of community control with an ankle monitor and 3 years of probation.
Welcome back. As y'all see, it says Ksoo father got his time served and is soon to be released. Well, we just not speaking on this, but Ksoo father is released. He's out enjoying his life, living his best life. He just wrapped up a Vlad TV interview. I don't know if it's his first interview or what, but, I'm sure he got plenty more to come. But, a lot of people are saying that this ain't a good look. He did the unbelievable. He picked up his son after he was allegedly done a drill, which he was convicted of it. So, after he done a drill, you know what I'm saying? So, and he told everything and, locked up, as you see, he said he got a lot of health problems and all that. So he didn't want to be locked up. He wanted to be out, spend time with his kids and everything. But, which one of his kids is doing life behind his statements. So, we ain't gonna speak on this, but you know how we do, man. We're gonna keep it real, man. It's realer than rap, man, And we big believers in, if you sign up for this, man, if you sign up to play football, you gotta expect to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So, and they say his father's a street dude. So, he knew what was going down. He knew what was consequences. He knew what was up. And, just like Lil Boosie said, you don't supposed to do that, especially on your child. You know what I'm saying? Rather that anybody, because you signed up for this. You knew what you was doing. You knew what you was getting yourself into. But like I said, when them plans go bad and them people finna give you 50 years, 60, 80 years, and and you thinking like, damn, just one night cost me 75 years. Man, I want to get that back. All I got to do is tell on him and say this and say that. And, I'll get out of here in 5 years and get back home. So, you know what I'm saying, man? At the end of the day, man, that ain't no way to go out because, you got to have more self-respect and morals for yourself to be able to turn down them bad decisions and be like, nah, I don't want to go. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, you know what I'm saying? You being a man, you know what I'm saying, and you believe in what you believe in, you just can't do that. You got to always better say no. Like they say, just say no. You got to be like, nah, bro, I ain't riding. You know what I'm saying? Because you jump in that car or you get down for what's going down, you got to accept everything to come with it, whether it's good or bad. We out. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Keep it 100.